Welcome back, all you obsessed gamers. This is Phoenix Force Gaming, and I'm Phoenix. Today we are back into the Infected. If you're new here, stick around and see if you can stomach my gaming skills, or my lack of. And if you're a regular, I do appreciate the fact you love torturing yourself watching my content. Okay, so today I was thinking that we would do another building episode because, as you can clearly see, we're pretty cramped in this space at this point. So I did a lot of off-camera harvesting, because that's the boring stuff. Probably still going to have to, because this always takes a lot of resources. As you can see, got my planks full, made some log holders, filled them up. It's only 5 of them. They'll be gone before you know it. It's insanity. I started doing a layout kind of just because I kind of wanted to see what I wanted to do here. So I think I'm going to push it back towards this way, and then I'm going to push that way too. So I'm going to have to move a lot of stuff. Okay. So what I think I want to do, since I'm going to expand this way and this way, I'm going to lift the floor up on this one. So like it's kind of like a half-tiered floor. Like it's not all the way like level with the roof, but like a step up. And so this would be like an upper area. And then I'm thinking that I might open it up to kind of go off to where you can walk on top of this one, and so it's like a balcony above this part of it. We'll see if that works. Then I'm going to do like a wraparound porch here. It's a disaster right now, so like the porch will wrap to this point, so all of this will wrap back around, and then this right here, I'm not going to leave that piece. I'm gonna fill that piece in, build the curved wall, and then tear that out and put a square piece in so I can put the actual piece like that out here as the porch area. Okay, so let's get started here with this, see if this turns out the way that I would like for it to. 5, 6. I hate wasting this material, but there's really not another way to do that if you want that curved wall in. Guess I should go to that. So, do I want a window? Actually, I think I do want that one to be a window. Okay. Oh. And you can do that with walls, which is really neat. So if you want it to look like a solid piece on the bottom, instead of seeing all that, but I'm not going to waste the materials on that. I'm debating on whether we'll turn the floor to concrete or leave it wood. If we leave it wood, we'll definitely close it in. Okay, so let's go back and get 5 logs. Well, 3 at a time. This is going to be hard to maneuver around until we can get this nightmare mess cleaned up. 5, 1, 2. Alright, so then I'm going to leave the walls up for now. Then we should be able to delete. I want to make sure I'm actually deleting the flooring. Okay. No, I'm not wanting to harvest. And then I think we're going to have to push that out a little bit, like there. Alright, then let's do a regular square. Yeah, like that. So yeah, as you can see, we lost half our materials there. And oops, no, we don't want the cart. I'll take that, and I know right now it's like, okay, I don't understand. But ultimately, it will make sense when I add the porch, which I'm not going to be able to add a porch until I get all this moved around and settled. So let's start back here and let's get this. So one of my favorite things about games like this is actually the building. I just have always loved doing this. And even like grinding out the materials. Don't ask me why. I like doing that. But most people find that tedious and they don't care too much for it. And so they don't stick with games where they have to grind too much on it. Okay. So I think I'm going to put my stairs here, so that means I'm going to put a foundation here. I'm going to wait to tear out the walls here. I've just got a big clustery mess here. So let's move some of these around so I can get another floor there. And the cool thing about these when you move them is you don't lose the wood. Some games, if you move things before, you will 100% lose your materials, and yeah. There we go. Okay. This is going to clip a little bit, but I don't think it should affect anything building-wise. So we want that to be on the lower. All right. Yeah, let's get some more of these. One more of those. Oh, well, that's okay. We needed that. Grab that one. Just walking along here on my tables, on my saw tables. Okay. Now what I want to do is I want to put stairs. Just some regular old stairs like that, because if I do the other stairs, they won't work because they're for going a whole floor up, and that's not what we want. We're going for like a half floor thing. So we want this. Oh, my character is very thirsty. Let's go fill up this water again. Nope. I had to get some water going, and it doesn't look like there's water in there, but there should be enough for one more. Trying to just fill it up, which might be a mistake at this point because I just thought of that. We're just going to end up moving this stuff back, but that's okay. All right, let's light that up. I have a little bit of stuff in there. Okay. Now let's put these stairs in so we can get up there. 4 planks, I believe. Yep. All right, so this would be like our second floor. So we would extend this out again. One more. Yeah, it's gonna look like a wasted space below, but I don't like my bases to be just flat and all the same across, square and very obtuse looking. I like it to look different. And if we really wanted to on this, like I was saying before, we could actually, we should be able to, well, I don't know if we can right here. Yeah, clip in like this, so we have like a log cabin look. So it just looks like it's supposed to be that way. And most likely that's what I'll do, but that's not an important thing to add right now. Basic, I can do that off camera, but the basic part is I want the actual layout to happen of the base. So as I was saying, we'll, if I can get it to go out one more, there we go. We'll go out one more here, like that. I might curve these off, I'm not sure yet. I want to put in this all the way around this wraparound porch and see how that looks. If curved walls might look better, or I might put a little porch off the back of it, I don't know, we'll see. And then here, what we'll do is, I'm going to use these walls here on the inside, the interior walls. But here I'm going to do like a half one. And the reason being, because what I want to do up here is I want to extend a set of stairs right here to a flat up there. So I want to leave this like kind of like a doorway probably. We'll see how that looks. I'm not really sure how that will work right now. So we're not going to fill all this in yet until I have the basic happening here. All right, so here I think let's just make that a solid wall and make sure it is turned outwards. So this, do we want to put another back door onto the porch right here? So if we leave the one door where it's at right there, do we want to put a door right here out? Actually, I think we might do that. Let's do that. Oh, wrong one. So yeah, let's see how that looks. If, oh, did I put that backwards? I think I just totally put that in backwards. It wants to, because there's two foundations there, it wants to flip the other way. And yep, I had it backwards. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, and then we might could put a set of stairs off here to this side. Yeah, that might be cool. We should be able to fit these, but we'll end up having to build more. Speaking of, right before I started recording, we had a attack. And what really sucked is I did not have OBS up, so I could not just hit record. So I didn't get it recorded. Which is very unfortunate. But I am positively sure we will definitely have another one. I'm just going to temporarily move them out like this for now. We'll, of course, once we build these upper foundations, we'll move them back out once again. I'm just trying to, and here's where I'm probably going to have to add another one here. Which I need the space right now anyways, because this is I don't think they would go through that. This is very, very, very tight. Let me see here. I mean, we're gonna have to build more, so might as well do them now. I gotta remember what they're under. Is it under actual construction? Others, yeah. Alright, so let's just stick this one right there for now. Let's throw some sticks. Is that 4 sticks, 1 rope, and 1 log? And those are going to take a while to fill up too. My sticks are over here. There's hardly any left. And I should have some rope in here in the big stuff container. Oops. Let's just leave them in my inventory because I'm probably gonna have to build more. Okay. Alright, so for now, we'll just leave it like this. And like I said, speaking of that attack, let me get my repair hammer, throw that out. If I can grab my repair hammer, because my bow is in the way. Speaking of bow, let's just grab it real quick. I have what I need somewhere. Ha, here. To build my quiver. You're about to get killed because you're being really ballsy coming in here. I think that's all the sticks. Let me put these planks in here so I can, let's just go ahead while we are talking about that quiver and get it built, built. Yeah, because you build quivers. You make the quivers. So what do we need? Oh, wait. Did I not? Oh, silly. Yeah, I gotta grab the animal hide. Duh. Alright, I actually have 3. So one was a wolf that decided to come back. The one I mentioned in the last video that was nearby. He showed back up and he was literally like walking right outside the window. So he was asking for it. So he had to meet his maker. And then there were actually 2 goats just strolling around in the back behind the house. And I was like, okay, like seriously? Now goats will, when you attack them, they will attack back. So keep that in mind. But I just block them. And they only take a few hits with the bone spear. Speaking of, that is another thing I did off camera. Is I went ahead and made a couple bone spears. Bone spears take less hits. So these are the bone spears. So you need 1 bone shard, 3 sticks, and 5 fiber, like just like the normal. But instead of using the stone blade, you're going to use the bone shard. Well, we will be able to make bone arrows as well, but we won't be able to do that until we have the advanced workbench. So for now, we're going to have to settle with using those stone arrows. And they have a, as you can read there, 50-50 chance of breaking each time. So the quicker we get the advanced bench, the better off. But that being said, I don't think that's going to be my next tech that when I get a tech page, or hopefully I get a couple. I think what I would rather do is go for the extractor technology. That way we can go ahead and set up a few mineral extractors over in the mine that's just behind us here, north of us, so that we can start collecting copper and other things that we will eventually need for things like solar batteries and fridges and power but we're nowhere near power. So the 3, I really got 3. It's really, I'm torn between it because I want to also get that bigger backpack quicker, but I also don't want to bother taking out crocs with stone arrows. I'd rather have bone arrows. So I think the order that I'm planning on doing this in is we're going to go for the extractor technology first. Then we're going to go for that advanced workbench afterwards so we can go ahead and make those bone arrows. And then we're going to go for the loom. I could technically go either way, loom or, because if I go get the croc leather, it's going to sit until I can get the loom. And that's the loom technology. So I really need 3 tech pages pretty quick to be able to get squared away on the things that I have on my checklist to do next. So yeah, I also was able to get a few livers. So I've had a few livers. Every time you eat a liver, you're putting forth towards, if you see, oops, gotta move those arrows over there, with your little heart by your health, you're building like an experience type there for certain things, foods you eat. You're also doing it if you look with your stamina. That will increase that 100 hit point health. So there's a lot better than just eating livers, but livers are the best to go for right now. So we're going to do that, and it's a slow process, but we'll get there eventually. Okay, so where did I put those arrows? There they are. We can free up that space, that's for sure. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna keep that rope out for right now. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit that leather anywhere in that chest. Nope. So let's just move this over. I really would like to just keep this as for my small. This is another reason we need more space in this base, because we are just, oh, let me move that over too. We are just, there's just no room. I can keep stacking to the ceiling, but chests, but I don't want to. I made this chest here for just fragments and ingots, so I can free up some of this spots. Now I have been busy, as you can see. So the copper piece came off of one of the Vambies when the vampires, when it attacked, so I went ahead and smelted it down. So got a fair amount, but this is just a fraction of, I mean, not even a smidgen of the amount of iron we're going to use. Okay, so standing around chatting, let's get these arrows moved over to here. Alright, so we have 11 arrows now. But let me get back to what I was going to do earlier. And that was get my hammer so that I can grab some sticks and fix where they, here's where they hit. These are like, that was just 3 and they did that. So 3 did 30. So that's about 10 each. And I come out here and I stab them at the same time. So these are going to be a lot better once we can start producing more iron fragments and upgrade them. Because as they stand right now, they're not going to last. Okay, enough. Let's get back to what we were doing here with our building. Okay, so then we want to, oh yeah, these windows are so awesome. I can't wait to be able to put these in. Anyways, back to our building. Okay, we make sure our floors are facing the right way because I am a stickler for that stuff. It drives me completely bananas when things are not facing the same way. But I watch a lot of content creators who play a lot of the games that I play, and I am not alone in that. So that's kind of I think it's just a common thing. Okay, 2 more here. And then let's grab all these planks. And we're definitely not going to have enough planks here. Because we are going to... Oh. So I don't have my perception of... My depth perception there was not very good. So I need to go ahead and move these things too. I want that to stay out where it can still get water. Right there. It might be a little underneath that, and hopefully that doesn't prevent it from getting filled up with water. Oh, no. Depth perception once again. Let's go ahead and place that since it's just a ghost image, and then let's try that again. Won't fit there. I don't want it underneath anything. Let's just stick it over here. Okay, now that is... I'm hot. So on this game, you can begin to overheat. That is the bottom icon there that you see going up right now. It's at 10 out of 100. Has a little sunshine beside of it. So I'm going to stand here for a few seconds. Let it... because I've got to go harvest. So, yeah. I don't... Unless I just use that potato stuff, and I could do that while I'm out harvesting. But I'm probably going to pause the video during that time. Well, pause recording during that time. It'll just be a spontaneous miracle where you guys don't have to watch any of that junk while I'm harvesting. So, yep, I think I'm going to do that. So I will see you guys when I have finished harvesting. And like magic, we're back. And you can see I have everything full again. It's only going to last for a matter of time. Okay, so let's get some of this finished off. Watch my weight here. Okay, well, that's as much as we can take. Alright. We've been working on the other side too. Oops. About to go flying. Let me go ahead and put some on the other. Okay, there we go. Cool. That one's full. Okay. Alright, back to the other side. Alright. Okay, so we have our porch part done almost. So I won't railings, but there's poles. I want to... Are these the wooden pillars? Yeah. I want to put the... now I gotta watch for this because they do place side by side like that, and I don't want them to be on both sides of them. I want them to be on one or the other. Now, I'm not sure if they'll place on this one now that I think about that. I don't know if it's this is in the way or they just won't place on those. And if that's the case, then we might just have to settle for one being in a weird place. And yep, that's what it looks like. Okay, well, we'll just have to settle for these being on the same because I don't want two beside each other. That would just be retarded looking. And I don't think it would even go beside each other like that anyways. Okay, so we're not going to put anything here because this is going to be another curved piece like that down there. And this will be a solid piece. Okay. Let me put this. No, we'll just let it burn. I don't really care. Oh, well, yeah, I can't really jump off there. Okay. And then I said I think I wanted to put some stairs right here. Come on. Right there. So then we'll have like a side way to go right there. So then railings. Now we should have, I think these are the new ones. Yeah. Those will actually fit on the corner pieces now. Oh, there's a crow. So that was exciting. This one, we want the long ones. So we'll put those there. Okay. And we'll just kind of leave it like this for right now. I think we can go ahead and let's put a roof on this, and then we can just move the fire on to the porch so I can start moving some stuff around and actually have room again. Now this one, I want a corner piece like that, but I'm not sure how that's gonna work. Does that say flat? Ew. No. I want the slanted one. Like that. And then I am not sure how this one's gonna look. So let me see. Yeah, that should be fine because we'll have a piece right here. We'll have pieces right here because I'm gonna break that out. So what I was thinking of doing here was using, like, we put these wall pieces. I'll turn that the other way. Like this in here, and then that's just going to be flat across there. That one might actually have to be a wall too, because that's going to have to be inside. Let me see here. That's going to have to be inside, because if we do the stairs there, we want this enclosed up here, just like one area where the stairs are going up enclosed. Otherwise, that's gonna look weird. Yeah. All right, let's get the walls going over here. So we want a solid wall on that one. And then I think we'll put a window here. Okay. Yep. Now that is gonna have a rounded piece too. Do we want to move the door here? Or, no, I think we might put the stairs right here though, like we did on the other side, but then just go in the door right there instead of straight to the door. A little different. Okay, so we do want to put a wall here. Yeah. Let's do a window so we can just look in to our house. Okay. And then these walls will disappear once all this is done. I want a secure place for now. Okay. I'll leave that until we're ready to tear the inside roofing up. Because, yeah, this part, I just thought of this right here can be flat. So I could technically do the flat roofs. What, but that one was, what was that one? It was a flat roof. Let me see that again. This one? I don't know. I don't know if I'd want it to look like that on the part that we're going to walk on. Because if I turn it into cement or something, I think that might look really weird. So let's just keep it as just a standard flat. Now I want that to run the same way as the flooring below. Okay, that was not supposed to go right there. Okay, so like right there, let me move this one, get rid of that, because the stairs will go right here. So if I put the stairs here, I'm thinking we are going to have to do like a little room right there, and then maybe a door coming out here or a door ahead. Might look a little odd. We're just gonna have to kind of see how it turns out. So I think I got it all figured out. It took a lot of breaking things, changing things, but I got it figured out. So, speaking of, my dude is really thirsty. So let's go take a look. All right. Oh, well, that's right. I did break the wall out right here because I just got tired of running around. Okay, so what I did, what I ended up doing is I did these stairs, but these stairs are for like a 2-story, not a half like that. So I had to actually break this one out, put one level with this one, put the stairs in. See how the stairs are coming down like that? And then put that back in. Now, of course, once we put the wall covering over that, you're not going to see those stairs sticking down through there. So it won't look so crazy. I am running out of materials. There goes all the planks. And I think it was all the logs in there. Still have some logs over here, but those will be gone before you know it. Alright, so what I have going on here is, we'll go up here. Look, this is the roof pieces here. I like them. They're like almost like a solid half railing. So I put those for now. So it is even with the roof. This stuff I'm probably going to somehow tear out. I'm not sure how far in I'm going to make this and how flat. I'm thinking I'm going to do it all the way around to match with the porch. And that way, when we start being able to do electricity, windmills, and solar panels, we can just put them in this open area up here. So that, I think, is what I am going to do here. And that is the end of the planks. Sadness. Yep, that's it. Okay, so I went ahead and I did this back here, and I'm not sure if I'm liking that or if I'm thinking I should have curved that off, we'll just deal with it later. And I think that this is coming along fairly well, looking good. I just got to get all this stuff moved around. We've got our porch. Once we get it all closed off, we'll move the fire over there, and then we can move this out. I think I'm going to move it out there and like park the ATV under it. Just, you know, it's like a little mini garage. But I think that we will call this a wrap. I will try to finish off maybe the roof pieces so it's a little enclosed in. The top floor I'm not really going to mess with for right now, but just at least this here I'm going to try to get it closed off so that it's not wide open like it is at this point. And then next video I will think how I feel. I never really know. I might decide I really want to do farming, or I might decide I don't want to do farming. It's just one of those things about how I actually feel at the moment that day, and I can choose to do whatever I want in my own video game. So there. Alright guys, well, I think we will call that there. So that's a wrap on this episode of The Infected. If you enjoyed watching me fail miserably or masterfully navigate this game, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more glorious gaming fails. So don't miss out on the next episode, and I'll see you next time.